My 28F dad 60 meters is a business owner. We own a hardware store. One on our worker here is her mistress. She's probably in her early 22nd. Her older sister used to be our maid for years and our family become close. Their mother reached out to us to find a job. Since our family knows each other so well, we decided to give them jobs, their mother, brother, and the mistress. Now that you know the history as to why they're working here, let's go back to the time I found out my dad was cheating. One time I borrowed my dad's phone to text my BF. I tried to delete my sent items, then I saw a bunch of sent messages to this girl. I got curious and I read it. I was disgusting. I seems like my dad was courting her. And I thought, well, if she's a decent girl, she wouldn't even dare to open herself to that possibility. So I just brushed it off. Years later, one girl, it was their neighbor, reached out to me, slipping all the tea about them. Turns out their mom was poisoning her mind to go out with my dad, and like she was their handler. And they would go out and my dad would buy her food whenever she doesn't want to eat, and he even bought her a laptop. I told her sister, who used to be our maid, and she was shocked about that news. She then confronted her mom and her sister, and I did too with my dad. We really had like a huge fight about it. We then talked to their mom like, why did this happen? Like, you're a mother, you should protect your daughter. And she keeps saying that my dad was the one who's constantly going to them and like persuading her daughter. And then I told her to stay away and we'll talk to my dad. TK, stay away as well. I thought it was settled. However, after a year I found out that they are still seeing each other, and now like the mistress was the one who's want to stay away, but their mom was still pushing her to see my dad, and her siblings was calling me nonstop to make my dad stay away from them. I talked to my dad and he said he ended it, but I told him, why did it take years for you to drop this nonsense? I wasn't talking to him for months. I was just observing his bevahiour. He became more homey, like he would stay at home most of the time and would go out for work, and it would only take like an hour, not like before that. He would be gone for like half a day, return back, eat, then be gone again late aftetoon, then come back and sleep. However, today I saw him at the roof deck talking to someone in his phone. Then when I went up, he acted like he wasn't on the phone at all. I told him, who are you talking to? It's already late. He told me someone on site just arrived. But I was observing him for almost an hour. I hate that he's doing this to us. When will it end? And I can't really confront him since my mom is always around. I don't want my mom to deal with this. Should I tell my mom or should I deal with this alone? My brother and I already told him that if he does this again, we would take mom far away and never come back.